not my sister. My father tried to take my new house and give it to my stepsister. Just saying it out loud sounds like a bad soap opera. But it was real. Every cold stare. Every betrayal hidden behind forced smiles at family dinners. They say betrayal stings most when it comes from family. But no one tells you how deep it cuts when it's the person who's supposed to protect you. Your own father. When I was 9, my mom died. Cancer. Quick and cruel. I remember the smell of the hospital room, the sterile sheets, the way her hand felt lighter in mine each day until it didn't move anymore. She was gone, and the world shifted on its axis. What I didn't know then was that Mom had left money, college money just for me. She made sure I would be okay, except that money disappeared, because my father took it. Dad remarried within 2 years. Her name was Sharon, and shortly after my father and her had daughter, they named Lacey. Blonde, bratty, and entitled. One day, I asked about the college account. I was 16. I remember the silence in the room. My father wouldn't look me in the eyes. Sharon just said, "It went to something important." Turns out, that something important was Lacey's private university tuition. I wanted to scream, to run, but I didn't. I packed my bags and left for state college with the help of the only person who ever truly had my back, my grandmother. Grandma paid every penny of my tuition. She told me once over tea, "Sweetheart, your father forgot who he was supposed to protect." I haven't. When she passed away during my senior year, she left me something more than love. A house. And money. I cried for weeks. Not just because she was gone, but because she still found a way to carry me even after death. 2 months after I moved into the house, my father called. "Dinner," he said. "All of us. Let's talk." I should have known something was off. We sat around the dining table, him at the head, Sharon with her smug little smile, Lacey playing on her phone like a princess. I already knew I didn't belong in that room anymore. Then he said it. "We think it would be right if you gave the house to Lacey. She needs a place close to the college." I laughed, out loud. I couldn't help it. "You think I should give away the house Grandma left me? To her?" "She's your sister," he said. "She's not related to Grandma, and I'm not giving her anything." That's when Sharon leaned forward with her fake pout and said, "You're being selfish." "And my father?" "If you can't be part of this family, I'll take you out of the will." Then Sharon smiled, smirked, like she had won. I didn't sleep that night. The next day, I was scrolling through messages when my cousin Zoe sent me photos. Blurry, taken from across a parking lot, but clear enough to see the truth. Sharon, kissing another man. Definitely not my father. But that wasn't what shook me. The man? He looked exactly like Lacey. My heart dropped. Could it be? The next day I drove across town and accidentally stopped by Dad's house while they were out. I knew where they kept the spare key. I went inside like I'd done 100 times before. Upstairs, I pulled hair from my dad's brush. Then Lacey's. Slipped them into a Ziploc. I mailed it off for a DNA test. 3 weeks later, the results came in. Probability of paternity. They demanded I come for dinner one night, and that's when I handed my dad the manila envelope. My father stared at the DNA results like he was reading a foreign language. His lips parted, but no words came. Sharon stood frozen, face drained of its usual smugness. Lacey just blinked, eyes darting between us, clueless but sensing the weight of something shattering. "Tell me this isn't true," he said, voice barely above a whisper. Sharon didn't deny it. She didn't need to. The silence spoke louder than any excuse ever could. He stood, slowly, like the weight of every lie had finally settled on his shoulders. "Get out," he said. "Both of you." Sharon gasped. "Michael, don't. You used me, lied to me, took from my daughter to give to a child that wasn't even mine." Lacey opened her mouth to protest, but nothing came out. I picked up the folder and walked to the door without looking back. 3 months passed. Word got around that Sharon and Lacey moved in with the man she'd been cheating with, Donnie, a warehouse manager from their company. No gated community, no country club, a 2-bedroom rental in the outer suburbs. Sharon went back to working retail. Lacey dropped out of school. The reality they used to judge others for had become their own.
For the first time in years, I didn't feel bitter. I felt peaceful. Then one evening I got a knock at my door. It was Dad. He looked older, smaller, like he'd aged 10 years in 3 months. Can I come in? I let him. We sat at Grandma's old dining table. I made us tea, just like she used to. He didn't say much at first, just stared at the cup, turning it slowly in his hands. I failed you, he finally said. I didn't protect what your mother left for you. I didn't protect you. And when I saw Sharon manipulating you over the house, I was blind enough to back her. I stayed quiet. I wasn't just grieving your mom, he added. I was escaping it. Sharon made it easy to forget. But in doing that, I forgot you. His voice broke. I didn't expect tears from him, but they came. I took you out of my will. I'd like to fix that. But more than anything, I'd like to earn your forgiveness, if that's even possible. I looked at him for a long moment. This man who let so much go wrong, finally trying to make it right. And for the first time since I was a kid, I saw my dad again. It's not going to be quick, I said. Or easy. I don't expect it to be, he replied. Then we can start. Like and follow for more dramatic stories.